The biggest indirect reason no contact with your ex usually fails for people, and you wind up trying to get back with them, and it winds up being one of the worst decisions you make, is because of too much access. At one point in time, when you broke up with someone, that might be the last time you see them, right? You may not come across them again. They might be out of your life forever. But now we have so much access to one another, right? Through social media, we can send text messages now, right? At one point in time, you had to either pick the phone up and call someone, and either they answered or they didn't. And if they didn't answer, you had no way of being in touch with them. But now it takes only a few moments, little to low effort, right? And it's less risky to send that text message off. You have a feeling or an emotion you want to express, you can just send it without having to worry about the other person being on the other end of the phone to actually respond to you. Right now, you can go follow everything your ex is doing on social media after the relationship is ended. You can see who they're talking to now. You can see if they're happy now, happier without you, or you can see if they're sad or if they've gotten a new girlfriend or a boyfriend now. You can do all the things that keeps them in your orbit, in your mind in some way, to where you're not actually taking the due diligence to have your separation, which is what that no contact period is for, to heal and mend and prepare yourself to move on. Right? They're still a part of your equation, even though they're not right in front of you. And you wind up losing your ability to find clarity in your own thoughts and your feelings and work through and process your emotions without them being a part of your equation. Now, what does wind up happening, because you haven't had time to just focus on you, is you start focusing on them more. You start rethinking things more. You start doubting your decision, or, doubting if you are this big issue or problem, or if this is the biggest mistake of your life, or if them walking away from you is something you can't let happen, right? Because you're going to lose it all, right? You start reworking through your mind on loop and overthinking the circumstance and where you may have messed up or where you may have not have been enough and all the things, to the point you start to convince yourself that you need to go fight for this person to get them back. You need to just, reach out one time just to talk to them one more time, hear their voice, or just get a response to them, see if they still care, see if there's still feelings there, see if it's still possible to rekindle things. And then you go down the rabbit hole of reminiscing on all the good times, all the reasons you guys were great together, and how much you're losing or is not present in your life without them being there. And you forget all about the toxic stuff, all the painful moments and memories, all the things that felt horrible to you, where you felt alone while you were still in the relationship. How you didn't feel supported, how you feel like they didn't care, how you didn't feel nurtured, didn't feel protected emotionally, how they didn't respect you, how they constantly did and said disrespectful things towards you, how they never took accountability for the things they did that was really hurtful or harmful to you, and they kept on moving on like it was nothing. All of that goes out the window, and your brain brings to the forefront all the things that were good in the relationship, all the things that felt amazing, because you still have this access to them. You can see everything they're doing still. You can still connect with them through text messages or what have you. And it gives you all these ways to stay chain linked to them, to where your attachment system keeps pulling all the memories you need to motivate you to want to go back and get someone that is not healthy for you. So like I always say, that relationship didn't work the first time for a reason. So do your due diligence and give yourself the space away from your ex, for them out of your orbit, to recognize and bring clarity to that reason or reasons as to why it didn't work, so that you never forget it. And then use that as motivating fuel to sever all the connections to your ex, so you don't feel tempted to go back to a situation that's going to get you more painful and toxic results again. If you need help building the strength and confidence to do that, email or DM me coaching, and we will get to work if you're ready to put the work in. Let's get it.